Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
What's up, peeps?
How's it, my brotherhood? How you guys doing?
Jkl Awesome. Up the Jkl. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, brother, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm still kind of hype off of the interview I did earlier with Funko Man. I was happy she was able to get back on with me.
Yeah.
Kind of upset that we didn't have a lot of time. Partly because I ended up getting to the stream late, and partly because she had stuff she had to do. But we have agreed that we're going to try to do something together more often. Just to kind of link up across the seas. So, that should be fun. We'll figure something out. But that was
it was cool. It was really cool. Part 2.
Yes, my first part.
If you didn't see part 1, you must watch part 1 and then go ahead and watch part 2. I caught the first little bit of it. Really, really cool.
Yeah. I saw you were in there. I was like, okay, Pop T's here. Great. I feel good. I feel better.
Yeah. It was just short of dinner time, so we had to just rush. We started eating, so I was like, okay, put the phone away.
I saw KNL. You missed it. It's okay. Listen, catch the replay because it's short. It was only about an hour, and it was really good. We had fun, and you're here, so we appreciate that.
You're here.
Cheap Pops, what's going on? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. But no, other than that, I'm good. Having a good day. It was kind of rainy here most of the day, so dreary weather.
It's been raining here all the time too. It was like summer. It was like summer week last week, and now it's just. When was it? Monday was like 100% rain. Yesterday it was raining and hailing. Just Irish weather is so unpredictable.
It wasn't too bad most of the week, but today was a mess. So here's what it is.
Here's what it is.
What was that?
my failed attempt at singing. A lot of cool drops this week, or cool pop things coming out this week, isn't it?
Yes. I guess we want to get into it. Let's get into it. Let me scroll up. I'm going to go to the Funko website first, and bam, the Rainbow Pops. This is probably the best look we've gotten at them since they announced them. And
they came out. Yeah. Do you like this? Do you have any of these cool?
I don't have any of these. I do want to get
have other ones though.
Yeah, I have SpongeBob. The first 3 that came out. I don't know if they were the first Rainbow Pops, but the last year's Rainbow Pops. SpongeBob, Batman, and Hello Kitty. We have all 3 of them between us. I have SpongeBob. My son has Batman, and my daughter has Hello Kitty.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. I bought all 3 of them, and I knew each one of us would want a certain one, so that's why I gave them those. I wanted all 3 for myself, but I knew they wanted them, so I gave them to them.
For sure.
I want Mickey and the Stormtrooper, and probably Stitch. The rest, I don't care too much about.
You must probably don't see this coming, but I'm keen for Wally, the Stormtrooper, and Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like how all of them look, but if I'm gonna go for any of them, it's those 3. Funnily interestingly enough, I've never seen Wally. So
you haven't seen Wally, bro?
No, I have no
attachment. Why are you watching all the wrong things, bro?
Listen. I watched.
No, Wally's really good. You should watch it when you have time. Watch it. It's really worth it. It's a really good movie.
I still haven't even seen Coco, and I want to see Coco.
You haven't even seen Coco, bro. I think you should stop suggesting all the movies you haven't seen. No, Coco's good too. You should watch that too, bro. Jeez.
I tell a lot of people the amount of movies that I haven't seen, you would be so surprised. You'd be like, how could you have not seen these movies? But I've seen Star Wars like 100 or so times. So, you know, like it evens itself. The amount of times I've rewatched like all the Marvel movies, all the Fox X-Men movies, Star Wars, like there's so many movies I've rewatched so many times where I could have been watching newer movies that I haven't seen, but there's something about that comfort of watching a movie you've seen before, knowing what's going to happen, enjoying it, and just, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's comforting sometimes to just, yeah, I've seen this, I love it, I'm going to watch it again. Versus a movie I haven't seen before. Now I'm trying to watch it, and I'm paying a lot more attention because I've never seen it. So it's almost like homework sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I see what you're saying, but I tell you what, I reckon both. Okay, maybe more Coco is definitely a rewatch. I can watch that like now. If you told me let's watch Coco, I would say it for sure. Like it's a really good movie. I dig it so much. Wall-E's also cool. Yeah, so like there's a lot of good movies. Like
well, I just want to see them. I just haven't gotten around to it. I just saw Soul.
I haven't seen that though.
My daughter was here. It's a really good movie.
Is it?
I wouldn't put it up there as like something I'd rewatch constantly, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's definitely worth at least one watch. It's one of those movies that has a lot of good jokes in it. Of course, some of them you have to get because, you know, a lot of times it's just like watching something where the reference is so specific. If you don't get it, it'll go right over your head. So there were a lot of those in there. But overall, it was a good movie. I liked it. I got the notifications, so here I am. Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Absolutely. Yeah, they got those.
Who's the character on the left side with the glasses? I don't know who that is.
I didn't know. I thought it was when I first saw it, I thought it was what's her face from what this BB-8.
Oh, but no, they didn't show that in that other picture. That's a different one. Oh, it's exclusive. That's why.
Exclusive. That's why. And I already have a bunch of BB-8. I actually just took out. Look. Oh, sorry, I had to bend over. I had 5 BB-8s.
Why did you have so many from mystery boxes or what?
I don't know. I don't know how I ended up with 5. Because I was taking
It's a cool looking pop and everything. It's not a bad looking pop. They should have a 10-inch of that. Do they have a 10-inch of that one?
I think they have a 10-inch BB-8. I know they have a 10-inch Dio, which was the other robot from what you call it. This is Tina from Bob's Burgers. It just said it on the thing. It's right here.
Okay.
From Bob's Burgers.
Okay, now I recognize it. I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another show I've never watched. I don't know any of the references from it, but
there is so many of those Bob Burger type shows out at the moment, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought it was Eve from The Incredibles, Edna. That's what I thought it was when I first saw it.
When I first looked, and I thought, no, I'm sure they had a different mold.
And they have Minnie, the Funko exclusive.
Another exclusive.
Minnie. Yeah.
And I think I saw Goofy there too, didn't I?
They're not Mickey. Say again?
I think I saw Goofy there too, isn't it?
Yep. Goofy is the Funko Hollywood, so that one I'm never going to get. Oh,
you see, I wouldn't mind getting the trio of these, you know, Mickey, Donald, and Donald.
Mickey, Minnie.
Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. I said Donald twice.
You still saying Donald.
Goofy. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Minnie.
Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. There we go.
Minnie.
I'm saying it right. I'm saying that if there was a Donald, I would want the 3.
Okay, I got it.
I don't know. I'm sure I said it right that time.
Minnie, stop saying Donald. I got you. All right. Oh man. Where are we? We're scrolling.
There's like 50 posts about the same thing. Check that out.
Yeah. And this is Funko's Twitter, by the way. So this came out.
Oh, the second Bounty Hunter. Oh man.
And I want them, but again, I'm not pre-ordering them because my GameStop, well, not my GameStop, but GameStop.
Your local, yeah.
When you pre-order, they charge you so much shipping, and I'm like, I'll just.
Oh, you
wait
were saying this, yes. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
And
But
hopefully, I
listen,
can
like,
get the first two in store. I'm not pre-ordering.
I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but like, I'm keen for this, but I don't know if I can invest in something so drawn out, like to sit and collect. How many of them are there? 7?
7, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like, you know, that connect pieces of Marvel and then that other
Right.
what is it, Swarmer break thing. I don't know if I can invest in it. Like,
Right.
if I had to
Yeah.
pick out of the 3, this would definitely be the winner because this is so much cooler in so many ways, in my opinion.
Yeah, I want to collect this one because that's how I felt with the Avengers Assemble. Like, I wasn't going to go for it because I knew what they were trying to do. It's like, all right, you get one, then you're like, okay, I got to get all 6 because I got to get the collection. So I was just going to grab the Hulk one, my favorite out of the Marvel characters. But then I got Hulk. I said, you know what? Iron Man's going to sell out. So let me grab Iron Man since he's the most popular character. And then once I got those 2, I was like, I might as well just get all.
You might as well get all of them, yeah.
So I ended up getting all 6. Actually, that was a good set to get all 6, though, because they're all in like their battle stances. It goes around in a circle, like the scene from the movie. So it's actually a good.
But how big is it though when you got it all connected?
It's
like circumference wise, like it?
Yeah, it's try to give inches. It's about a good 18 inches, I think, as far as circumference.
That's pretty big.
That's pretty nice, yeah. And it's definitely good for a display. I don't have anywhere to display it though. I would love to take them all out and display them somewhere if I had room, because it's nice. But the shawarma scene, I'm kind of like, not. I don't think it's worth it.
You're not feeling as you don't feel like. I think the only one I like out of that scene is the Tony one, but that's just the way he's sitting, like all chilled back on the chair and everything, like.
Right. So that's one of those where, yeah, I'd be happy to get it, but I'm not, especially now since I'm trying to be a lot more picky with the stuff I'm going after. It's like, yeah, I'm not going after that shawarma set. But this set I definitely want. But again, the way GameStop is doing their shipping is just too much. I'm not with it. So
I wonder if my GameStop's actually. Let me have a look quickly now. I'm very interested to see now. Another rabbit hole.
Funko PDX, what's up? He says going after that Stitch. Yeah, the rainbow Stitch is nice. I want one.
Yeah. I think this might be the year that I actually might buy a rainbow pop. I don't know.
You should. They're nice. They
called Star Wars.
Actually, tomorrow, if I don't do overtime, either tomorrow or Friday, because I'm trying to do overtime one of these days, I'm gonna go to the Target and the GameStop, the ones that are right next to each other. Actually, I have a Target and GameStop in both directions. That's close. I'll go to either. Maybe I'll do some video, some live Instagram video, and see what that GameStop has. I remember the last time I went there, they had the Fantastic Four boxes, the Venomized Fantastic Four boxes, for like $99. And they had like 10 of them. And I was like, oh, I wanted to buy some of them so badly, but again, I have the one I wanted. I was like, I'm not going to get them. They're probably sold out of them by now, but I'll swing by and see. Because I want to see if they have the Boba Fett. If they have the Boba Fett and I can pre-order the boss from them, then I'll just pre-order the boss from them there. And I'll just pick it up.
No, you see, my GameStop doesn't even have that. Like, I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah, you
it's
might
the
have
same company. So
and
stupid.
Also, the Jedi Revan box. I wanted that box, and I specifically wanted to pre-order it because I knew it would sell out because the Revan sold out, and I ended up just finding it in a store randomly. So I know that one's going to sell out, and that's probably my second favorite Star Wars character behind Vader. And I'm like, I definitely want the Jedi Revan, but again, shipping through GameStop is just ridiculous. So I didn't.
Ridiculous. Now, you see, I don't want to go too far off topic, but I just want to mention it while I do remember.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking on Fabian's stories, and I don't know if it's true or not, but on one of his posts, his stories, it said that Target exclusives for later the year is going to be a 10-inch Mew and a 10-inch Charizard.
Oh wow, 10-inch Charizard. Wow.
So I'm wondering now, bro. Yeah,
That one I
that
might
got me. That got me excited for a second. I was like, bro, that's really cool.
Yeah, that
So
one
I
I
don't know
might.
if there's any. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but like, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, but Charizard out of nowhere.
Charizard 10-inch, like,
Yeah.
bro, that's a definite. Oh, bro.
Yeah, I think I would get that one. I would, but see, then I'd be upset because now when they do Charmeleon, they better do it
They better do it 6-inch. So
6-inch.
help me God,
Yeah,
like,
because you
what
can't
do
do
they
it.
what do they call it? Jumbo. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
super,
super size.
yeah, super. Because if you do a 3-inch, then it's going to be upsetting because it's not going to be the right size. And if you do a 10-inch, it's not the right size. So it's got to be, if you're doing it by scale, it's got to be the super size / 6-inch version. So
Yeah. It's
yeah,
got to be like, oh, bro.
yeah,
But then you got to that Mew also, the Mew 10-inch. That's got to be cool as well.
yeah. Well, a lot of the 3-inch pops they've done 10-inch as far as the
10
Pokemon.
inches already, anyway. Yeah.
So doing a Mew 10-inch, I mean, yeah, the scale would be off, but they've been doing that already anyway, so I wouldn't mind that. But if you're gonna do a 10-inch Charizard, then you got to do the 6-inch Charmeleon and then have your 3-inch Charmander, so you can have the evolution.
Yeah, listen, if they waste their time making them in every size, it's fine. As long as I can just get each of them in their appropriate size, it would be cool with me. Like
Every size, right. I'm not saying they shouldn't do every size, but
no, for
you
sure.
gotta get, if you're gonna do the evolutions, then yeah, you gotta do the 3-inch for the normal and the 10-inch for the full size for the last evolution, and then the 6-inch for your middle evolution. At least for those that have that 3-level evolution like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, even if the scale isn't perfect, because obviously the scale isn't perfect on a lot of pops, but just to show the evolution, you got to do it that way. At least I feel so.
Yeah, I feel the same way, brother. I feel the same way. But anyways, yeah, this bounty hunter set is awesome.
Yeah, Lisa, the set, the Avengers Assemble set has gone up. I remember when right before the Iron Man sold out, and I told people, listen, grab Iron Man because when he sells out, I doubt they're making any more. And then people who got to the set late are going to really want the Iron Man because they got all the rest. Now you got to get Iron Man. It's going to go up. And when Iron Man sold up, when Iron Man sold out, that pop went up to like $110. And I was going, I told you.
I told you.
But then they re-released it. So I guess they put more into production, made some more, but they haven't re-released them since. And Iron Man went up a lot. So yeah, just imagine when maybe a year from now, that whole set is gonna go high. So I'm glad I got it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Kevin Bird, what's up, dude? Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you coming through. But yeah, I'm gonna go either tomorrow or Friday and see. Now these pop, the Bad Batch.
And now I was saying to my missus, I want to collect these now because they look really cool.
Yeah, they do.
Especially what's the bottom left character's name? Rekka, I think. But other side. Rekka. Oh, it looks so cool, man. I like the teeth and the skull and everything. Looks so cool on that.
I want this one, the sharpshooter, the sniper. I forgot his name.
I didn't notice the rifle in his hand when I was first looking at it, bro. That's sick, man.
Yeah, because in most first-person shooters, I'm usually the sniper, so I like that role. So, and I liked him in the cartoon, and I haven't watched the Bad Batch yet, but in the episode of Clone Wars where they showed the Bad Batch, I liked his character. So yeah, I definitely want all of them though. I like how they look, and of course,
I'm not too keen on the human, or they're all human, yeah, for sure. But the one in the middle at the top, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That's a new character from the show because I haven't seen this character yet. So it's got to be a new character from the show. And once I watch the show, we'll see. But of course, if I'm going to get the 5, if I'm going to complete the set, I might as well get the 6. I'm not a completionist, but most times if it's like one pop, it's like, all right, I'll just get it because it completes the set.
Yeah, for sure. But they all the thing is for me, like, all 5 of the, besides the top middle one, all 5 of these clones are freaking awesome.
Yeah, they are.
They are, like, if they had just made those 5 as the set or whatever, or I would be satisfied. This would be like one of the most perfect sets for me that they've brought out to date for me.
Yeah, this is a good looking set. I like it, and I definitely want it. Only because I have it here. Speaking of sets, that this one, I only wanted Revan, and hell, if I got Malik, fine, I got Malik. So
which is this? Is this the dot? What?
This is the This is from. This is the Shadow Trooper. This is the.
I like that Shadow Trooper. That's really cool.
But I really didn't care for it. I was like, oh, if I get it, I get it. I don't really care. It's just another Stormtrooper. But I got Malik. Ended up getting Yoda. Finally found Revan. And I only bought the Shadow Trooper because I'm like, oh, I might as well. I have the other 3. Let's get the
other 3, so to get the 4th, yeah.
And out of the whole set, the Shadow Trooper is the one worth the most. $55. Revan is at $42. And I'm like, a pop that I didn't even want. So that's sometimes why I get in a set. It helps because it's like, I don't really care for that particular pop. And then that one ended up being the most expensive one, or the one worth. Yeah. And it's like, okay, cool. Thanks.
But yeah, that Shadow Trooper is really cool. I actually like the way it looks. It doesn't glow, does it?
Actually, people have posted pictures online of like you shine a light and the blue actually does glow or light up.
Oh, that's really cool.
I didn't realize that.
Shadow Trooper. I'll check later.
Yeah, I have to test it out because I don't know if it's that particular pop, but I've seen it. So I'm like, oh man, it's a nice. I picked up 2 of them. Yeah, it ended up. That's another thing about pops, which is why I don't collect for value anymore, because I have a lot of pops here that I collected for the value, thinking that they would go up, and some of them did, but most of them didn't. So I started going, you know what? I'm not going to collect for value anymore. I'm just going to collect what I want. Because I was collecting for value, figuring out, okay, it's going to go up in price. I could sell it, get money, buy more pops, right? You know, I don't consider myself a flipper per se because I don't go after every hot pop to flip it. But some of them, it's like, all right, well, if I know I can get it, the value is going to go up. I'll hold on to it, sell it later, you know, or give it away. I've given away some pretty valuable pops before, and it's like, now, no, I don't collect for value. I don't look at a pop going, oh, it's going to go up. I'll hold on to it so I can sell it. Like, no, if I don't want it, I'm not going to mess with it. Or if it is something that I think might go up in value and I don't really care for, I know somebody I know that there's someone that I know that might want it. So it's like, all right, let me get it. So eventually when someone goes, hey, did anybody get this one? Oh, I got you. I got one. Like,
yeah. But like, I don't know, like for me, like I think there's I think there isn't many like natural like collectors like yourself or me like that's actually got lines that we actually collect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think there's a lot of people that actually collect for value nowadays, and it's ridiculous. You know, it's like, oh, okay, that's a drop, let's get it, and let's buy it because it's going to be worth 50 million euro in about 10 decades time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
yeah. What's up, Wayne? Thank you for showing up.
How's Wayne? How you, bro?
Said DPJ said, thank you for showing up, DPJ, by the way. I don't go after every hot pop, but if there's something I really want for my collection and I think it might go up, I'll grab an extra. Yeah, I'll do that too. Like, if I'm able to get 2 or something, it's like, all right, I can keep one, and then the second one I either give away, sell, whatever. But yeah, for the most part, if it comes down to it, I get one of whatever I want, and I'm not worried about value anymore. I'm not worried about, oh, this pop is going to be hot, so let me hold on to it so I can sell it. I mean, of course, it always crosses my mind, but when it comes down to the decision, it's like I'd rather just get what I want and be happy with my collection versus
I think
grab a bunch of hot stuff and hope it goes up. Like,
you see, I think maybe I kind of cursed myself for that whole ECC thing, because I was thinking like I wanted to get that one pop because I knew it was going to hit up in value, and I was thinking, okay, let me get 2 of them. And I'll get the other one, and I'll actually have cash to actually get other grails and that sort of thing to add to my collection. And what happens? I put bad luck on myself because I wanted to be greedy, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, bro.
Yeah, it ends up going down, or it just
Yeah.
it works out bad, but turns out bad for you. Like, yeah,
Yeah, it's just circumstance, I suppose, as well. I'm sitting on glow in the dark Loki right now. Do you have one of those? You're not a Loki fan, are you?
I would have loved to have it. I didn't go for it, but again, what I want versus what I really want. Considering that I'm sitting around 621, I haven't scanned all my newer stuff in yet, and I know I'm gonna have to start cutting my collection down because I don't want to be one of those people with a storage unit full of pops.
No, for sure.
Actually, we touched on it a little bit in my interview with Funko Mad. If you haven't seen it, go watch that live I did with Funko Mad. After this, go watch that.
After this, yeah, please, man.
It was fun. I have 2 of them with her, so watch the first one, then lean into the second one, and then you're gonna see. But yeah, she's when the first interview I did with her, she had around 450 to 500 pops, she said, and I was around the 400 mark. And she said that was right after she sold a bunch because she said she had a lot more. And now this interview, she said she only has around 200 or so pops. So that means she sold off like 300 pops. And I had something, so I went up 200 and some odd pops.
But she does do a lot of mystery boxes, though. So I think maybe she just got rid of the loose weight and stuff, maybe.
Yeah, and also she's saying exactly what we're saying. She cut her collection and sold off the ones that she kind of likes but can do without to get the ones she really wants. Because she's almost done with the Walking Dead collection. She needs like 10 more pops.
She's crazy for Walking Dead.
Yeah. A lot of them are super expensive, but she's almost there. So I kind of thought, before the interview, but while we were doing it, I was saying that's kind of what I'm looking to do now. Get rid of a lot of the pops that I like, but I can live without, and start collecting the stuff that I really, really want. The stuff that when I look at it, I'm like, I really want this pop. Versus the pops I'm looking at, that's kind of like, I love it, but I can live without. And actually on eBay yesterday, was it yesterday or today? Yesterday, I ordered, remember I was talking about the Firefly pops that I wanted from the TV show Firefly? I finally ordered one of them from eBay, the character Zoe. So I'm like, all right, I got her. So
it's a start, bro. It's good.
I'm going to get the other 5. There's 6 pops from the set, but one of them's an exclusive, a Hot Topic exclusive of one of the characters. So I'm going to try to, I don't even care if the boxes are like brand new because the box I got for her is damaged. So I got it for a good price. Some people are selling them loose, but I don't want them loose. I want them with boxes because I want to stack them. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that.
I'm shocked though because I would actually thought you would have put that in its own individual case. Those 6 characters, to be honest.
Well, if I get a case or something where I could put them, I'll take them out the box and put them in. But as of right now, like I don't really have a place to put them, so I'm gonna stack them and put them on the shelves. Actually, there's a lot of sets and stuff out here that I would display, but I just don't have a place to put them.
No, for sure.
Like my Power Rangers, they're just sitting here right now because I haven't put the baseball bat display back up yet because it's kind of warped, so it's pulling away from the wall. So I have to get a new one that's flat and find something else to do with this one, or just find a way to put this one back up without it leaning too far out the wall. I don't know. We'll see. But the point is, I'm going to start whittling down my collection so that I can get more pops that I really want. Like the Pokemon pops I have. Like, I like Pokemon and I'm a fan of Pokemon, but if I don't have the ones that I have now, would I really care? Like, no. So I've got like 10 Pokemon pops sitting over there. That's like, I don't really need them. I can get rid of them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna keep you guys all abreast of my situation.
Abreast.
Oh man, DPJ said I've been collecting for a while, but I've never been in a position where a $10 figure turned in 200 plus Grail. And I had a feeling that when Loki's show drops, that thing is gonna keep climbing. Yeah, it probably will. The thing with a lot of these pops is when a show does come out, it does raise the value of them, or when certain things happen. I mean, I've compared pops to stock a lot, and that's what happens in the stock markets too. When a company does well, or their earning report comes out, or they get some type of positive publicity, the stock goes up. And the same thing happened, like with the Cara Dune pop I put in my Star Wars video. It's worth, I forgot how much I said, but it's like $60, I think. And Gina Carano got fired from the show. Her pop, it shot up in price. It was only like $15, I think. So, like stuff like that happens. Like the Adam Warlock pop I have. There's only one Adam Warlock Funko Pop, and once Guardians of the Galaxy 3 drops, I'm sure that pop is going to skyrocket. And even Funko knows, because they just re-released it on the Funko shop. So if you don't have an Adam Warlock pop, go grab one. It's a Walgreens exclusive. I think Funko Shop has them for $15. Go grab one now. The Kraven the Hunter pop. There's only one Kraven the Hunter pop. Kraven the Hunter is supposed to be in the next Spider-Man movie. It's still rumored, but it's supposed to be. If he does end up being in the next Spider-Man movie, that pop is going to go up. Grab it. But again, understand that the price might not go up. So
because they might end up bringing a new one out or something. Yeah,
like don't go for it. But yeah, certain pops, things like that happen. I mean, honestly, if I knew, like I always come back to Tupac. The first Tupac pop I could have bought in store. I passed up on it. Now that pop is worth like $800. And
like the thing is, like you said yourself,
you would have thought Tupac would go up to $800. I wouldn't have thought.
I suppose it could be like a possible $15 chance to raise it to over 100. It's just a chance, though. Like,
yeah, a lot of it. I mean, you could also look at it like playing the lottery, but you get a figure to look at instead of a scratch-off ticket that doesn't do anything. You throw it away.
Yeah, you're not blind. You're not blind to the amount. Yeah.
Right. So it's like, okay, well, I bought a pop for $15. It could go up to $200 one day. And at the very least, I have a collectible to look at. And even if you end up reselling it, at least if you resell it at a loss, you get something back. So you bought it for $15, you sell it for $10. Okay, I lost $5. But if you buy a $15 lottery ticket and it's a loser, you lost. You're not getting anything back. You just lost.
Yeah, you still got the pop. Yeah, for sure.
So there's ways to think of it as if you're thinking about it money wise. But that's why I tell people now, like, unless you're really willing to play that game, just collect what you like. Don't collect for value. Damn, Little Monster got a lot. 80 pops, nice, and Dorbs. Yeah, the only Dorbs I have are these. These were gifted to me, so I'm happy I got them. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And then on talking Dorbs made me think now, what about Nindroids? Do you have any what are they called? Nindroids?
Nindroids?
Nindroids, I think Nandroids or something. It's a more expensive pop.
Oh, no. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't have them.
Okay, I'll send a picture later. Okay, come on, man. Don't get too excited.
Yeah, I like that. You can send me a picture later. Let me see. Here comes the pain. What's going on?
Christine?
Yeah, today. Huh. Captain Rex NYCC exclusive on eBay the night the Clone Wars ended the season. Ended up getting $285. He was sitting on my shelf for 2 years and got him a Hot Topic. Exactly. And again, if it's a pop that you're not that connected to and you're willing to sell it, and somebody's willing to pay that for it, I say go for it. I mean, we all resell pops hoping to make a profit. We all do it. We collect them, but yeah, if we're going to resell them, we want to make a profit. That's why we want the pop to be mint, and we keep them stacked, and we put them in protectors. It's not just because we want to keep it looking nice. It's because if we end up wanting to resell it, or in some cases having to resell it, we want to make a profit off of it. I don't have a problem with that. It's just the scalpers or the flippers that want to buy all the hot pops right away and then resell them immediately for profit, and that hurts all of us because we don't have a chance to get them. But yeah, that Rex, hell yeah, sell it. I sold. I had Supersonic, the GameStop exclusive Supersonic pop, and before the Super Tails and Super Silver 2-pack was announced, I put it on eBay. I didn't even know those were coming. I put it on eBay. I was like, I don't really care for. I mean, I love Sonic, but I can part with this pop. Figured I'd get $20-$30 for it. I think I got like $80 for it. Because once that announcement, it was just luck, really. But once that announcement came out, people wanted that pop. I was like, sweet. If I knew that was coming, I probably would have held on to it longer to let the information really get out there for people to go, oh yeah, I want Sonic too. And I probably would have got more for it. But it happens, man. It happens.
Happens, man. It happens.
Takidokis, rabbits. Oh, Takidokis. That's what you're talking about? Tokidokis?
Rabbit hole slowly.
No, he's talking about going down a rabbit hole, but the
okay, that line of that figure, whatever it is, yeah.
Kenneth Bird, we said hi to you. Stop hogging the chat. No, I'm just joking. What's up, Ken? They want to pay PPG, but we'll go to eBay and pay over PPG for exactly. Exactly. Oh, thanks for showing up. We appreciate it, Little Monster. Kay, what's up? You had fun at lacrosse today? Tell me later. But yeah, glad you could make it too.
She's taking the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, Kay's doing lacrosse now.
Nice.
Has no idea how to play the game. Doesn't even watch it, but she signed up for it. And I'm like, yeah, just go and heck, check it out. See if you like it. So she likes it. So great. Boy. So that's it. No, that's not it.
We were busy looking at the feed for the.
Yeah. Yeah, Carnage went up too, the Blacklight Carnage, and I was gifted that. So that really is special to me now because the Pop and Duo, we did a box swap, and they gave me the Blacklight Carnage. I gave them the Venomized, no, not the Venomized, the Zombie Venom. And that Blacklight Carnage shot up in price, so I was like, sweet. I mean, I'm not
for sure.
selling it again.
I know Chase was looking for one, and someone was selling one on this side, and I managed to. Hopefully, they came to some sort of agreement, and maybe he got it. I don't know. He hasn't said anything yet.
Mr. English came to my other stream. You came to this one. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. This one, the Boba Fett. It was a bait exclusive. I didn't know you had to sign up for a lottery for this one. Chase's Kingdom actually hit me on Instagram and was like, yeah, you got to sign up for a lottery for that one. Because I posted it, on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you got to sign up at the bait website and place your order and blah, blah, blah. And first come first. I was like, oh, okay, let me get on that. So hopefully I'm in there. But yeah, that's
So when are you going to find out though?
I don't know. See, the funny thing is you get like a questionnaire, you put in your name, address, all that stuff, and how many you want to buy. And I put 2, and then they were I think $20 plus $5 shipping. So that's going to be like $50. And then when you hit enter, you go to the captcha where you have to pick out. For me, it was all the pictures with a taxi in it. Click, boom, go. And then that's it. And it's like, okay, your order has been submitted. I'm like, I didn't order anything. Like, you didn't take any credit card information or anything. What's going on? So I'm assuming it's going to be like a lottery. They're going to, roll the lottery. And if you get picked, they send you an email for your order and then you pay for it then. And if you don't buy it, then the next person gets, or the next person,
gets option, yeah.
But the thing that I found, interesting is that they had a drop down for how many you want to buy, and I think it went up to like 6. So I'm thinking people who are looking to buy like 6 or more, they're probably going to filter 5 or 6, I should say, are probably going to get filtered out because they're like, okay, these are flippers. They're trying to buy as many as possible so they can sell them, which kind of sounds smart. It's like, yeah, because anybody who wants to buy too many of these things, it's like, why? Why are you buying so much? Like, you don't have that many friends that want these. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But I haven't gotten an email back from them or anything. Not even a confirmation email. Because usually when you do something like that, you get a confirmation email. I haven't even gotten that. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely Sassy Cajun. What's up,
Sassy? She was on the other stream too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. Sassy Cajun.
She got such community support. I tell you, man.
Yeah, I love it. I wish I could support everyone the way they support me. No, I'm just joking. I do. I got my playlist playing right now.
You do. I actually started doing that, but I keep forgetting to push play, though. It's such a cool idea. Honestly, no, I got the playlist. I got everything added, but like I mean to do it every time I take the kids to school, but then I forget to backtrack to the bedroom where the iPad's kept.
Yep.
And then, but it's a brilliant idea. I wish everybody could like do that.
Yeah,
really cool.
I let them. They play 24/7 with the sound down, so they just
because it doesn't bother you. It still plays. It's not eating any extra Wi-Fi because it's still the same Wi-Fi you would have used anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And it all I do is I update it. So when I update the list on my phone, when I come in either at night before bed or when I come in from work, I'll update the playlist on both, and then I'll just hit random again, and they'll play in random and repeat and just keep going. So yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome, baby. Yeah, those Boba Fett's are nice. Next, that Boba Fett's nice. I got to see if I got an email from him.
It's funny though. On that Boba Fett, the paint style on it looks very different as well, and that's what I can appreciate. It doesn't look like the same style paint job. It looks very.
Yeah, that's the old school.
You know what I mean? Like
this is like from an action figure. That's why they have it in this.
You know what I mean? Like it looks very. No, but I'm talking like.
Yeah, like
if you had to hold this pop to one of those other ones we were looking at earlier with the Bad Batch, I believe you more if you told me these were hand painted as opposed to the other one. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but this is the old color scheme.
It doesn't look mass manufactured. In other words, in a way, like I suppose
it kind of looks custom, like somebody made it.
Yeah, it looks like a good custom job, like a really good custom.
I got what you're saying, but I really hope I get in for that.
It's a really good one, yeah. But I would have never got it anyway, so.
Sorry. But listen, I put in for 2, so if I get 2, maybe I got you.
This is really cool.
I got you, but maybe I got you. I can't guarantee I'm going to want to give it away.
No, it's the truth. Who are these guys from, though?
These, I don't know. This is Savage Opress. At least that's what it looks like, which was Darth Maul's brother.
Okay.
I'm assuming these are more characters from the Bad Batch. Let's see. It says Gaming Night Brother Boss and Eden Versio. So yeah. Oh, it says Gaming Greats. Okay, so these are from video games, Star Wars games. Okay, I'm not familiar with any of them.
No, you see that the brother that you're talking about there now. Like, it's a really cool pop design, a really cool character design, but like the yellow, why? I suppose that's the only thing that puts me off about it, but like it looks really cool.
Well, that's kind of how Darth Maul's brother looked. He was yellow.
Yeah. Maul I'm just saying the character design in all. I'm not blaming the pop. Like I'm just saying like yellow. I suppose you got to go out of the usual colors and that sort of stuff if you want to be different, isn't it?
I think that's Savage. It doesn't say it here. It says Night Brother, so I'm assuming that's who that is. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easy for me to find out if I just look it up more. But yeah, these are all GameStop exclusives. This is the figure and this is the chase. So again, that's I don't know what cool. It's supposed to be, but I like this chase with the helmet.
The chase looks legit, yeah.
And this is kind of I don't know if it's a coin flip for Funko sometimes, because a lot of times they'll do this is the common and then the unmasked, that's the chase.
I was just going to say, a lot of the time lately it's been that the unmasked is the chase.
Right. But this one definitely looks better.
They flipped it back to how it was before, yeah.
Yeah. Because in certain ones, the mask looks better. So that should be the chase. Like,
yeah.
And then this one is a glow in the dark.
I'm surprised they don't keep with the fact of showing how the glow looks and how the glow. It's really weird that they don't keep.
Yeah, they used to do that. Whenever they had a glow in the dark, they'd show you the glow. Here's a better look at that.
Better look at it.
looks so good. They got the dent in the
It does,
helmet.
yeah.
Nice looking. Oh,
I wish they would have done something more with the stand, though. Don't you think?
Well, yeah. That's something that disappoints me with the Star Wars pops is that a lot of times they'll just put the basic stand, like change up the color at least.
You see now, like it's like with that Obi-Wan pop. It's the stand was different. It's the same, but just different color, like base.
Or like with
Right?
with the old school Boba Fett where he's flying. Let me bring it up. And his stand is basically the smoke from his
The
jet.
smoke. But at the same time, they could have taken that same color beige or something and made the stand that color. Maybe I don't. But I'm thinking like maybe what it's got to do with is the other ones that's got the color stands got approved quicker than this one got approved, and that's why I still got the older stand because it was already getting improved with the older stand as opposed to the new stand.
Yeah, could be.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sorry, Funko PDX said that's the chick from Battlefront 2. The proper term is female. Thank you. No. I haven't played Battlefront or Battlefront 2. Haven't even played Fallen Order yet. I'm way behind on my Star Wars games. There's a lot of them I haven't played, but yeah. Well, since it's a gaming greats, I assume they were from one of the games, but I just didn't know which one because I haven't played a lot of them lately. So yeah. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Also, Funko PDX.
Now we know who the chick is.
Yeah, right. Keep reminding me.
Just teasing.
Keep reminding me that you won the giveaway because I'll forget. All right.
I like that pop. That pop's really cool. That's Android thing.
Yeah, IG-11. This one.
That's really cool. Look at the stand, bro. Look at that stand.
Yeah.
How sick is that? It says no Star Wars on it at all, bro.
Actually, I think this is a mini. It looks like a mini.
Oh, it's a mini. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's like Yoda. That baby Yoda is like a mini.
Free mini. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the stand's different altogether too.
But that pop, I actually had the opportunity to get, and I didn't get it, and now I'm sad because it went up. Which side are you on? Dark side. Thank you. Take a poll real quick.
Oh, there's another look at.
Here's the Boba
Another
Fett,
look at.
the GameStop.
I like you see on the red how the paint's coming off the helmet or the paint job of the actual helmet. Really cool. Very well done. Oh man, I want to collect this set even more now.
I want this set. I'm telling you,
Man,
when
I have to find out who's dealing at this side. Like, it's not GameStop, so that's stupid.
Yeah, when I go to the GameStop tomorrow, I'm gonna see. Here's your pop that you like.
Oh, that looks. Oh, look at he's like. Oh man, you see now I've watched the trailer, so I kind of know what this guy's about a little bit. So.
Yeah, if you watch, go back and watch the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch episode where you kind of first get introduced to them. I think they were in 3 episodes, so you get a good idea of the characters, and then go into the show. I think it'll help you out a lot. This one.
Oh, I still want this one, man.
Oh. I still want it too. I know.
I retweeted to it.
Yeah, it came down. Sorry. It went up. Remember when it first came out? It was like $200 some odd or something crazy.
Yeah, $275. I think it was. Yeah.
I think it's only like around 50 or something like that. Which is
sometimes you see I'm silly in the way like I like pops for like the smallest thing. Like I like that one mainly because of the handprints or what to me looks like a handprint on its void.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I still don't understand why this pop why it was so popular. I mean, Mandalorians, I get it. People on a Mandalorian kick, but I really didn't understand why.
But it's a good looking pop though, bro.
It's just a Mandalorian super commando. That's it. It's just a random Mandalorian super commando. Not even like a named character.
It's just, yeah.
So it was just weird that it took off like that. You know, not saying it's not working. It does.
But it shows you how unpredictable it can be, though.
Right, exactly. Because it looks great, and I wanted it, but the hype behind it was so high. I just didn't get it. Like, gee, but I still want it though. I want this one too.
I don't know. I like the stand when it glows, though. The stand looks awesome when it glows.
Mad, I missed that one too. Especially anything that's GameStop or Target. I always get upset that I missed them because GameStop and Target are probably the easiest stores for me to get to, especially when I had one right around the corner. Now these things, I don't know if you guys saw, it's a new line Funko's doing called Funko Gold.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have Notorious B.I.G. in his white suit, which I don't like the look of this. And then they're gonna have basketball players, which I like how they look because they're kind of cartoonized or whatever you want to call it. I'm not into basketball anymore, but
How big do you reckon these things are going to be, though?
don't know how big they're gonna be. That's the thing. And the football players, I'm more into football, even though I don't watch it as much as I used to. And okay, looks nice, but
It kind of looks like they could be as big as an action figure, like a standard action figure. I don't have one,
right.
But yeah.
I mean, they have the link for details to go to it, but I'm not going to do it now. The issue is, somebody posted it. I forgot who it was. I think it was New and Old Funko Unboxings. They were saying Funko is becoming like the baseball card companies, like the company that did baseball, basketball cards and things, because they kept coming out with more and more products, like the exclusive foil card or the holographic card or the black and white card. And it's like you're coming out with so much stuff, collectors can't keep up. And I understand you want to grow your business and grow your product line, but if you're going to do something like this, and then if it's just going to be sports, I get it. Not everyone's into sports, so okay, fine. And not every sports collector is into pop, so maybe you'll get a new market. But if you're going to do a Notorious B.I.G., that shows me that you're going to do other stuff. So you're probably going to do other musicians or other, celebrities.
Yeah.
Now you're splitting us up too much. You already got pops. Now you got sodas, which a lot of Funko collectors like sodas. And now you're trying to do this. You're putting out too much product. And I know that's funny to say but it's all similar. They're all
when you sent it over to me and you like, because I was wondering, because they first were advertising the logo gold,
right,
before they showed any of the figures, and I can't maybe you'll be able to now, but I can't get the connection between gold and the characters.
Right. Again, yeah. Where's the gold in it? Like, if
you said big E, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gold. I can figure it can be something like greats, like all the greats, like
right,
Big E.
Right.
Then you're gonna see a like Bob Marley comes to my head for some reason, I don't know. Great musician or a great actor, great director, whatever the case may be down the line. But then then I saw these players. These like is it any specific players that they've got here? Is it? But
yeah,
this
James
is just
Harden, Stephen Curry.
Are these famous players or they?
Yeah, they're all like star players. So yeah,
so
I
maybe
get the
gold.
A lot of them
maybe they're doing gold players, like maybe they're doing the gold. The elite of the. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but still, it's called gold, and you're like, okay, what's the gold for? Why gold? And even says
I can
this year
see that for
iconic musicians, so that shows me they're going to do more musicians. Yeah.
See, no, but then at the same time, like they're kind of hinting it's going to be musicians, NBA, and NFL. Like, why those three? Like, it doesn't.
Because they have the license for it. That's why.
No. But what I mean is, like, would you rather not just bring out first, like, the NBA line?
Right, and then do a different line.
And then say, okay, here's you guys like the NBA line, here's the NFL line.
Right.
It kind of makes you think they don't kind of believe in their own product.
Right.
Like, okay, wait, let's just do more than one line so we can maybe just try and hook as many possible people as we can, just in case the one line doesn't.
Right, just sell them. And the thing with these that I really didn't look at, but now that I'm staring at it longer, all of them are the same design. All they did was change the coloring in the heads.
Coloring in the head, yeah.
All the same design. So basically, they have one mold that they're going to keep reusing, put a different head on it, paint it the different color. So they're going to make it
which also kind of makes me think that it's going to be a short line at the same time then. Because if they're not going to invest in a different mold, then they're not investing in a long line.
Yeah, because that's how Funko first came out. All the
Well, I
pops,
suppose
basically
in
the
thinking
same line,
about that, maybe
same
it's not true.
body.
Yeah.
You change the head or, you know, the colors, but we'll see. I mean,
But the
it
thing,
has,
like, for me, this is too similar to the soda.
yeah, that too. I mean, depending
It's
on the
so
size.
close to a soda. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not a fan of how they look. So, regardless, because even with doors, like people like
to
the
be
door.
honest, the
They're cute.
Notorious looks 10 times better than any of those sports players.
Well, because it's different. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt all the musicians are gonna look like this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Look like this. So it's like that makes sense. But we'll
Yeah, but you
see
see now,
what they do with it. I
you
don't
see,
want to
there's
talk negatively of it yet, but so far
Yeah.
from what I'm seeing, I'm just not interested.
but there's already a bad light on it, as you said. They all look exactly the same,
Right.
you know, and that's already like, don't they think about these things in their board meetings?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, we can use one mold and make a whole bunch of different figures from it. So yeah, they thought about it.
Silly billies.
So here we go. The new MOTU Masters of the Universe pops. They got the jumbo size trap jaw, which is a jumbo I would probably get. I didn't get Skeletor, I didn't get He-Man, I didn't get Beastman. I would probably get Trapjaw for some reason.
That kind of looks cool. It would look cool under backlight or something. I think the colors would look good.
I kind of liked Trapjaw. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
I like Skeletor on that horse. That looks really cool.
Skeletor on the horse. I don't know what size it is. It doesn't say it's super, so I'm guessing it's a 3-inch or
Just
it's
a regular 3-inch.
It's
It's probably a ride or something, isn't it?
Yeah, pop ride or a deluxe, because I found out the deluxe pops are pretty much the regular size pops with something extra, like here Spider-Man. This is a deluxe, you know, regular 3-inch pop, but it's got the whole background and stuff, so that makes it deluxe. Fine. Like, all right, that makes sense. So it could be a deluxe or, like you said, a ride. They got the Man-at-Arms reptile version, which I don't really care for, but okay. It's a specialty series, so almost any comic shop will get it. I'll probably ask the comic shop to pre-order one for me so I can have one. The Funko exclusive Merman, which I know a lot of people are probably going to go for. I don't really care, so whenever it drops, whatever. This one, another Skeletor, and I have no idea what this is.
What is going on there, like?
Huh?
I have no idea. I was thinking the same. It's like, what?
Well, it's Snake Mountain, which was their castle or whatever it was called.
Is this meant to be like one of the pop towns, maybe?
Right. That's what I'm wondering, because it's small compared to the pop. So maybe they just put the aspect off. And
maybe they put the aspect off for the picture, maybe just for that sake.
Yeah, because it doesn't say, it just says Retro Toys Masters of the Universe. So it doesn't say it like it's a pop town or whatever.
It's the only way I can see it.
So I guess I could look it up, right? They are available for pre-order. I think Entertainment Earth had them. Oh, this takes me to Walmart. So
yeah, so it's not going to go to the.
Skeletor is a pop ride. Oh, they have more. Clamp Champ, Drag Store.
Yeah, I didn't see those before.
Evelyn. All right.
Okay, come on. Wow, where's the one we're looking for?
Pre-order, but the one I'm looking for isn't here, of course.
That's really silly. Like,
it's probably further over. Nope. Okay.
That's
I'm not used
really
to Walmart website, so you guys have to excuse me. Excuse
him.
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah. I see Lisa also thinks maybe a pop town.
Yeah, it's probably a pop town. Anyway, I'll go back to it later, whatever. But yeah, it's probably a pop town. When I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is that? A lunchbox? A little toy? But yeah, it's probably
a lunchbox. Oh, here's the other ones. Yeah.
The other ones, I don't know the names of all of them. That's Clamp, Tramp, whatever. Damn it. I just saw her name and forgot it already. But I used to like her character on this show. Again, I'm not a huge Masters of the Universe fan. I like
myself too, to be honest, yeah.
So I don't care that much for him. But I'll probably get the black figure just because, like, we have to, show some support.
Oh man.
But we'll see. I mean, I only have what 2 Masters of the Universe pops. I mean, I keep saying I want to get a He-Man, a Skeletor, but again, now that I'm considering cutting down my collection, it's like, all right, I'm probably not going to get them. So
There, Lisa, not Lisa, Yesy Lou says it's Evil Lynn.
Evelyn, there you go. I just said it and forgot it that fast.
And Lisa says it's a Pop Town Entertainment Earth has it.
No, Funko PDX, you're not getting my Nemesis.
Is he looking for that?
I don't know what I'm giving you, but I'm going to give you a pop. And I'm going to try to make it something good. It was a spur of the moment giveaway. It was like, fine, let me give something away. Thank you for showing up. Yes, Elu. Thank you.
Yes, Elu.
Let's see. Who else we had? We got 5-inch figures are going to be $9.99. 12-inch are going to be $24.99. Really? Ugh. Deadpool on the unicorn. That's a good one. That's a nice one.
No, wait. What is she? What are those for? Or is that for that gold thing?
Probably, because that's when we were talking about it. That's when that was posted. So
12-inch, bro. That's big.
Yeah. So okay, we'll see. Like I said, I'm not going to look into it now, but I do plan on looking more into it later when I have time. So we'll see. Where am I? Stop it! I'm clicking on a whole bunch of different stuff.
Where am I? Brooklyn, New York, bro.
I don't really care for either one of these. I mean, Beastman, that's a character that I know and familiar with, and this one, Tongue Lasher, have no recollection of this character, but it's a metallic chase. Beastman, I'm sure it's flopped.
You see, what I'm loving about this is they like milking this license like
absolutely
deluxe.
Absolutely. And
right? And like these characters are like these guys are worse than credits in the movie. They like, they're the guy that got killed immediately in the beginning, and you never ever see and never pay any thought to it again.
Yeah.
But they're milking the shit out of it. I tell you,
a lot of these characters, like Tongue Lasher, these were the characters that when Masters of the Universe was starting to die, they started creating all these new characters. Like, we need a new toy.
Yeah. They're trying to get them out. Come on, let's try to get them interested again.
Yeah, this one I think it says is 15,000 piece, and Beastman looks like 20,000. So
yeah,
be prepared to grab those if you're looking for them. I think that's it. Is that it? Refresh.
Is that it? Did we forget something? It feels like we missed something.
Oh no, that's not it. I'm just saying as far as Funko's thread.
No, I mean like, I'm sure there was other drops. So.
Oh yeah, the Darth Vader drop that I'm upset.
Oh, that's what it was.
They decided to drop it at 11:30. Like, Funko, what are you doing?
But listen, on the top of the dropping at 11:30, that was on the Funko store that it dropped it, right?
Yes, on the Funko shop.
Now what, like, and that groupie, and like, you got to say to yourself, what are they trying to do though? Like they get you in a routine where they're dropping like on a random Monday, random Wednesday, random Friday.
Right.
Then they stop doing it. Then they drop on a random Wednesdays. They stop doing that. Random Friday. They stop doing that. Right. I was like, what? Like, are they trying to make us think they're a bad company, or because they're accomplishing it?
Randomly, because
they're accomplishing it. Like I can appreciate random drops, but when it's stupid random, like really ridiculous,
right?
Like, sure, let's drop this 4:00 in the morning AM when only Jkl Awesome is on and getting up drinking his coffee. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't like,
because you drop. I mean, and the thing is, again, it's not the random drop that bothered me. It's the random time. It's like, all right,
like 11:40.
Like Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays, and at least we're prepared. Okay, maybe one's coming. Okay, one didn't come fine. Then Wednesday, okay, maybe one is coming. Okay, one didn't come fine. But now you're dropping it at a random time. Why random time now?
But tell me now, do they send you like a message to say there's a drop, or you must just be on the site?
I was just gonna say the email they sent me, I got at 11:36. The pop dropped at 11:30. So by the time I would have saw the email, even if I checked it at exactly the time I got the email, it would have been sold out already. 6 minutes.
But now this is interesting because I don't recall getting an email for that.
Yeah, I got an email. I'm actually looking at it right now. That's why I'm looking kind of funny at my laptop. I'm looking at the email right now.
You see, that's interesting because like I'm signed up to Funko Europe with my popped heat,
Mm-hmm.
and then my personal email I'm signed up to Funko.com. Oh, I did get an email.
Yep, there you go. Oh, I did get an email.
Oh, shows you how much I pay attention. Hey, they're doing 3 get 1 free.
Yeah, I think
the
that
pins.
See,
Anyway,
here's the email I got right
yeah,
here.
I got it. Yeah,
Don't look at all my other stuff. Stop being nosy.
I did get it. Like, but you see, that's the thing. Now, as I just said, now, like I'm more on my popped heat email as opposed to my own personal email. So maybe that's what I need to pay attention. Oh, bro, if I'd known I could have dropped. Oh, bro, I'm paying more attention. Okay.
Yeah, I got it at 11:33. I'm like, how are you sending me at 11:36? I mean, and it dropped at 11:30. Like, come on. But here's some of the new stuff that they put on the shop today. My Hero, I like it, but again, I'm not collecting a bunch of stuff that I like. Only stuff that I love now. So, hey, White Men Can't Jump. I wanted these, and I was about to jump on them. See,
those T-shirts just above those, though, is that the mini or is that the full size pop?
Yeah, those are the.
That is the pocket. That is pocket. Yeah. I wonder how much it's on the European side. Let me have a look quickly.
Yeah, they're only $15. I mean, that's not bad for a t-shirt and a pocket.
No, for a t-shirt and a mini, that's not too bad at all.
And I mean, I know some people say that the Funko shirts suck or whatever, but still, a nice t-shirt with a design on it, I'll pay up to $20, even $25, depending on the design. Like, so $15, I find that a steal for a shirt and a pocket pop. Even if you don't want the pocket pop, for a shirt, $15 isn't bad.
For a t-shirt and a nice design, even as if they say it's not comfortable or whatever the case may be, the design on it is decent anyway.
Yeah. So I don't mind that.
I'm trying to find some of these pockets.
They still have the Craven, the Walgreens exclusive Craven, so grab that one. They got Data from the Goonies. See, the Goonies is another set I was going to collect, but now thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Do I want it that badly? And I'm just kind of like, nah, I can live without the Goonies.
But something I can appreciate with these teas and pops is that the boxes that they give it to you in, they actually do a lot of good work with that. Like,
yeah, this one I'm not so sure. Like with the box,
I don't know if they.
Yeah, it's like a small.
How much is a regular? Oh, is that what it comes in?
Yeah.
Oh no, but
the boxes look nice, but this one I'm not too sure.
I'm trying to. Yeah, no, they only in the Funko Europe. They only got the big. Yeah, they only got the big one. They don't have the small ones yet.
But they got some good stuff on the Funko shop. So I mean, if you guys are looking,
see on the Funko Europe. On the Funko Europe, a normal tea and pop cost like €33, bro. That's like horribly cheap, steep. But I suppose then again, a standard pop cost 15, and then t-shirt does cost about 15, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but still, if you're getting them in a pack, you should get it a little bit off. Like, how you gonna sell me the same thing separate and together for the same price? Like, if you're getting it together, it should be less.
It should be a little bit less, logically, yeah.
Yeah. They got I want to get another one of these because I have one and I want to open 2. So
I got the arachnid one, the spider one. Got it for a good deal. Yeah, just the regular one.
I have 2 of these. I need one of these because I have one already and I want to open 2 for my next.
Oh, did you see the Captain America one? The Captain America one looks awesome.
Want it? They have more of the Miles Morales pops that dropped. You know what? Screw Funko. Let's go
screw Funko.
What were we showing each other? We saw all of these, right? What's the other stuff that we shared to each other? Did I share it to you? No. Stuff I posted. There we go.
That's it. We've seen
so
that.
This one, the Joker Imperial Palace. This is an Asia exclusive. So,
But this is what I sent. Like, oh man, how much is that going for?
I have no idea. It's only selling in Asia, so for us to get it over here, I'm pretty sure people are asking extravagant amounts of money. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going for here.
Let me just have a look, because the one site that I know that has it.
Sold out.
Oh no, it's not that one. It's the Batman version of that one.
Oh yeah, they have the golden ones.
It's from the Shanghai Funko Con exclusive.
Yeah, they have like metallic versions of these pops that are selling up for a good amount of money too. The Imperial Palace pops, those only came out in Japan. I need them to slow down on Masters of the Universe sodas. I'm chasing the old ones. Yeah, a lot of people see the Masters of the Universe sodas. If I was a fan of it like that, I would have got them all because they all are all pretty cool. And I actually do have sneak peek. Boop, boop, Man at Arms. I haven't opened yet. I'm probably going to give it away or something. I don't know. It's from the ECCC.
ECCCCCCCC.
It said, did anyone notice Iron Man soda? I didn't notice, but yeah. It wouldn't surprise me that happened. That's how they do. But the thing with the sodas that they're about to do now, which is upsetting to me, because everybody knows you get the soda, it has the piece on it, 15,000 pieces. They're not making any more. But when they start dropping sodas overseas, they're going to be doing 15,000 piece runs. They're going to change the colors of the cans, and they're going to be Funko Europe releases, but it's the same figure.
No, but look, for me, I can appreciate it because it means there's more chance for me to get it.
No, I don't have a problem with them selling it overseas.
But it's going to be the same figure. It's just the can that's different.
So
I see what you're saying.
The thing that I'm saying is that they put it out as this is all we're making. They put it out as a limited edition piece. 15,000, that's all it's going to be, except we're going to drop another 15,000 and it's going to be Europe exclusive. It's not even exclusive. It's not like if I wanted when I couldn't get one, right? Just like you could get these, I could get those. So basically you're double dipping on something that was supposed to be limited to 1,500. Now, if they did a different figure, like say they dropped another El Arachno, but the figure was slightly different, then I'd say, okay, it's different because
maybe the pose is slightly different, like
right. But they dropping the exact same figure, so now it's not 15,000 limited. Now it's 30,000. So you lied.
I know, kind of like I know Wayne's super excited for the different labels, the different color of the name.
Yeah, and I like that they're going to do the different colors and change up the cans and what have you, but you're dropping a figure that you told us was 15,000 pieces, and now you're about to drop another 15,000 in a different country. It's the same figure. All you're doing is changing the can. So you basically.
But who's to say that they dropped that full 15,000?
Well, that's another
in America, though.
They did that.
Maybe they're saying 15,000 in the whole run.
Possibly.
And they're sending 5,000 to Europe or something.
I honestly doubt that they put all 15,000 out in the marketplace, but you could be right, considering that they don't give us that information. So since it's a possibility, I'll give you that possibility. We'll
yeah, but you're right about it, because that's what made me think about it. Your words were right. What made it is because they don't give the figures.
Right.
That's the only reason that got me on that train of thought.
So they could have just dropped like 10,000 here, and they held off on 5,000. They're going to recolor the cans, then put them out overseas.
But at the same time,
It's still
At the
15
same time, Funko has done a lot of things not to make me believe that they're that smart.
right. And they're
You know what I
definitely
mean? Like,
they're definitely that greedy. So yes. Thank you for showing up again, Slush. Appreciate you coming through. You came through
did he
early.
show up at your other one?
Yes, it was awesome.
I must finish watching it.
Let's see. Next is his Splinter. Not sure
Yeah,
where. Go ahead.
Is this the first Splinter Pop out, or is this? I'm very.
No,
Was
I
it
don't
from
think it's the first
that
Splinter.
series? Is it from that series with the?
Hold on, I could actually check for Splinter. I don't think it's the first Splinter.
Or is this is the first time Splinter's coming out with that series of, what is it?
Yeah, with
Like
the new
retro looking. What is it? That Nickelodeon, that crappy line that I don't like so much.
Yes, the Nickelodeon line. Yes, because the first Splinter is about $80 now.
Well, the turtles don't look too bad. It's the Crag. What's his name?
Krang.
Krang. Yeah, that's the one I didn't appreciate because they got it all weird.
I still like how it looks. I'm glad I didn't get it though, because I'd probably be looking to sell it now because I was like, I don't even care. But this Black Panther, it's a Target exclusive glow in the dark. Another reason why I'm going to try to go to Target tomorrow, Friday, to see if I can find one. I'm not going to get that line.
I like that. That hasn't dropped this side. Everything's still on pre-order with these. I wouldn't mind getting that Black Panther glow. You're right. It's really cool.
Yeah, definitely want this one. I'm not going to get Splinter. Not even sure where it's going to drop yet. It has the exclusive sticker, but over here it goes to a store, and we don't know what store it's going to be yet. So.
But don't you think that it looks like an older Pop, though?
Yeah, it looks weird because the old Pop I just looked up looks better than this one. But like you said, this is the Nickelodeon version of it. So it
but like besides that, like it just looks like an older Pop, doesn't it? Like it doesn't look like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird looking. It is what it is. We have Emma from the Wiggles. Don't know where this one is going yet either. They did all the other Wiggles, so about time they did Emma. Emma Love. I don't know much about the Wiggles. I know they were big with kids a long time ago. My daughter wasn't into them, so I wasn't into them. But I know a lot of people are excited about this one, so that's pretty cool. This is one that a lot of people were excited about, as you can see by all the comments I got. All three of them.
Didn't I react to that? I remember seeing the picture.
No, you didn't, you bastard.
No, you didn't. Let me see if it's live. I'll react to it quickly.
People like the Funko Freddy's. Oh, you're gonna react to it, see if it pops up live. See, the thing with Funko Freddy's, I'm not like, I'd like to have one, but I really don't care. I'm like, it's Funko Freddy. I know he's their mascot. I like Funko. You know, most people who collect Funko and like Funko the company want a Freddy. So yeah, I'd like to have a Freddy, but I really don't care if I get one or not.
The one Freddy that I do actually like is the social media one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so he's holding the phone. Cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was nice. I wanted the Statue of Liberty one. I believe the Statue of Liberty Freddy they have, because of course being from New York, yeah, it doesn't update.
Yeah.
Because I just looked. I got the notification on my phone, but nothing popped up here. So I'm gonna do this. Nope,
still not.
I have to refresh the page.
Oh, old men playing with technology.
Just for S&G. There it goes. Party.
SMG.
You know what S&G is, right?
Yeah. Oh, can I say it? Shits and giggles.
But they got Tennis Freddy. They got Freddy Funko as a werewolf. I can't see what this Freddy is, but it's another Freddy. I think it's Soccer Freddy. And this is Freddie Mercury Freddy. So it's
no. Brilliant.
Now that one I would like to get because Freddie Mercury as Freddie Funko, or Freddie Funko as Freddie Mercury. That's kind of funny. I would like to get that one, but probably won't. But this is for the Funko Fun Days.
So now what? Do they actually take the base molds from the actual Pops they're mimicking and just put Freddy's head on it?
For the Freddy
that looks like the Webley 96, isn't it?
Yeah. So that one they probably did. The other ones I don't know, but that one they probably did.
Yeah.
These look awesome. I probably won't.
These pins look cool, man.
Yes, these are the new pop pins, the holographic pop pins that glow in the dark.
I
Oh,
was about to ask you why those colors, and when you just said hologram, which
holographic.
made
Yeah,
perfect sense. Yeah.
yeah. These are the holographic, and then this is the glow in the dark. How they're supposed to look when they're glowing in the dark. So
Oh,
they
those are
look
cool.
awesome.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, I won't buy them, but they look awesome.
Yeah. I'm not going to say no if someone gives them to me. No.
Only because I don't do pins. Like I'll take them. Because my Princess Leia one, where is it? Where is she? Here she is. This was gifted to me, and I love it. And I definitely want a Vader if someone's willing to give it to me, but I'm not gonna buy it myself because I don't collect pins. But if someone gifts it to me, I'm not gonna be like, no.
No, I don't want it. Stop.
It's Star Wars. Come on. Almost anything Star Wars someone gifts to me, even if I don't collect it, it's Star Wars. Here's the bait exclusive.
Closer look here.
Yep. Hidden Funko said they're taking signups for the lottery. I had already gotten the notification by the time you put that, but thank you. This one, a lot of people were. It's been up and down, and I'm sure Wayne and TechBot are going to talk about this one on their show Friday. So let's all be prepared for that because I expect a Wayne rant.
Yeah.
But this is like a throwback Tony the Tiger from the Frosted Flakes the Frosted Flakes mascot. Now, yeah, it does look funny. It doesn't look like a pop per se, but they're trying something. And considering that the ad icons line is super huge, another way to double dip on it is to now go back and do these retro ad icons. So they're going to do the retro style Tony the Tiger, the retro style Trickster Rabbit, the retro style Lucky the Leprechaun. So, you know, I actually don't think it's bad. I like how it looks because, you know, if you were alive to see the retro Tony the Tiger, which I do remember when he looked like this, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like, okay. And then the fact that I get a chance to get a Tony the Tiger because all the other ones are kind of like expensive. So I don't mind this one. I'd like to see Freddie Funko as Fred Sanford. That would be awesome, but I doubt they're going to do that. He said, never wanted a Freddy, no nostalgia. Exactly. That's another thing. I mean, they do have certain Freddys that are dressed as characters that I liked, but considering that he's the mascot of the company, it's just kind of like, okay, mascot of the company, fine. Like, if I do get a Freddy, it'll probably be the Freddy with the HQ, the Pop Town.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get that one because, all right, I got Freddy, I got the Funko HQ. It's in my collection, cool. But most of the other ones, I've been like, I don't really care for it. Not that they don't look good. It's just, it's Freddy dressed as a character. I just want the character. Only wanted the Vader pin. Ordered one mystery. Got him. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Where are we? Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, that was my May the 4th post. Did I post anything else? Anything worth it? No. Yeah, I haven't posted anything worth it in a while. I definitely want this moon person, the rainbow moon person. I know we talked about it before, but I like how it looks.
Beautiful, but it's only coming out in October or something, isn't it?
I don't know when, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. So yeah. So with that being said, I think that's it as far as Funko stuff. Yeah, that's it as far as Funko stuff. Oh, I didn't get to show you. This is what I was trying to show you this when I was talking about my Firefly stuff. So these are the 5 characters.
Which one did you get? The bottom one or the one on the right?
Zoe. I started off with this one only because it was a damaged box and it was a good price. And the damage on the box wasn't even bad. It was like a scuff on the window. I'm like, I don't mind a scuff on the window. Those you can probably buff out. So
something like that, yeah.
So I started with this one. This one is Mal. He's the captain. It's the most expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
And the alternate to this one, they have a dirty version of her because she's the mechanic, so her face was always like dirty and stuff in the show. So the Hot Topic exclusive of her is the second most expensive one. But yeah, I'm going after this set right now. So that's my mission right now, is to get these 5, try to get them for a decent price so I'm not breaking the bank. And that's how I'm gonna start collecting now. I'm gonna start going into the mindset of, do I really have to have this, or can I do without it? And really have to put myself in that zone of, if I don't get this right now, my heart is gonna just fall apart. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that was Firefly. It's an old show. They only had 1 season. It got canceled halfway through the season, so only 13 aired. The last 2 episodes are DVD only, or if you get it on Hulu or Netflix or whatever it's on right now. And they did get a movie, though. They got a movie to kind of wrap things up. The movie was called Serenity. It was kind of a space western. It was, in my opinion, really good. I know, obviously, they got canceled because some people wasn't feeling it. But after the fact, like, it grew a huge fandom, and that's why it ended up getting a movie, because the fans were kind of like, yeah, we want more of this. But it was a decent show to me, and it was created by Joss Whedon, who also did Buffy. He did Angel. He did Dollhouse.
We're a big fan of them, yeah.
Yes, Joss Whedon. Yes, check it out. And of course, he directed the first 2 Avengers movies. So,
Hey, boy.
yeah, he got into a little trouble about I think womanizing or something, which is kind of weird since he always
I saw that. I was like,
characters. It's like, how do you create such strong women characters, but you are a womanizer? I don't get that. But yeah, he got into some trouble. Not sure where he's at right now as far as that's concerned, but it's neither here nor there. We're not going into that. All right, guys. So, yeah, if you check it out, I believe it's on Hulu right now, all 15 episodes. So, yeah, watch it. Give it some time. Give it to, like, I'm trying to think. Damn, I was about to say give it to like the 5th episode, but yeah, if you have to go to the 5th episode to like a show, you're probably not going to like the show. If you don't like it after the 2nd episode, then you're probably not going to like it. But it's a good show, in my opinion. So yeah, actually going to start rewatching Buffy. I keep saying it, haven't done it yet, but we're going to do that. So now, the part of the show where we reluctantly tell you guys. Well, before we even get into that, we're reviewing Invincible, which we're gonna do, but our next one is gonna be the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch, boys.
But we both plan on watching it. So next week's show, we're gonna have episode 1 and 2 available, because episode 1 is out now. Episode 2 comes out Friday. So if you want to come by next week and talk the Bad Batch with us, feel free to come by. So that's for next week, what we're doing next. But right now,
we're talking about the finale.
So
season finale.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched, definitely go away. Not that we want you to, but we don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't watched it, or if you plan on watching it. Come back in about 15-20 minutes. We'll probably be done by then. You could close out the show with us, or just come back and watch the replay after you watch the show. With that being said, dude, dude, this last episode had me like, what?
It's like, one of the things I'll say out straight is one of the best fight scenes.
Yes.
To date.
Yes. And pretty much exactly what I figured was going to happen. There's no way he could beat Omni-Man. We knew Invincible can't beat Omni-Man. He's not up to his power level yet. He hasn't had his powers long enough yet, whatever. So Omni-Man was handling him easily. He was even taking, I can hear spoilers and still enjoy. Okay, you can stick around. I'm not saying you have to leave, but some people don't like spoilers. So we want to let you guys know, if you want to watch the show and don't want it to be spoiled,
The thing is, I kind of feel, though, even if we do spoil it, that episode is going to be enjoyed regardless.
Oh, yeah, it was still really good. It was really good.
It was bro, like, Like there's one. Like I sat and I was watching it, earphones, everything, and with every strike that Omni-Man made, like it was just like the sound effects and everything was so good.
Yes, you felt it. It was like, and you could definitely see like Invincible was putting his all behind every punch, and Omni-Man was like little flicks of his hand and sending Invincible flying.
And I loved the quirk, the quick what do you call it, quips, or what do you call it, like the quick remarks where Omni-Man's like, no.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. No,
it was so good. Like, when he was like, somebody's mind controlling you. He's like, no, it's me.
I'm like, and like where you got Invincible trying to be smart and come around, and he almost gets it, and then Omni-Man's like, nope. You got nothing. You got nothing. And I'm busy watching the fight, which lasted forever. When watching it, was like, bro, this is like.
But then,
and then at the point when it ended, I looked at the time. I'm like, is that the only time that passed? But it felt like I've been watching a story for the full episode.
Exactly. It was like,
which is brilliant storytelling. Like,
it was like maybe a 10-15 minute opening, and the episode's like 40 minutes long. So you're like, wait a minute, I got so much more episode to go.
But I mean, there was so much into it, and it's like, there's the point like where I think it's towards the end of the fight where you got Omni-Man just wailing at Mark's head.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how is this guy's face not mincemeat right now?
Right, exactly.
He's
got his blood, he's got his power, so
bro.
Yeah, you kind of thought, he should be not only dead, like his head should have been smashed in. Like, what? It was so, and I like that at the
and halfway through the fight, I was worried that they're gonna do the whole cliche that Mark's gonna turn Super Saiyan or do whatever you want to call his super power up.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. Like he was going to do that rage,
and he's going to win
or whatever.
They didn't even bring it into the episode at all. I'm like,
didn't happen.
What are they doing to us? Like, is this season 1?
Yeah,
they're going to rip us apart in season 2.
But I liked it because, first of all, I called it, but I don't really take credit because we all saw it coming. Omni-Man was evil, or he was sent there to take over the world, not really save it. We all knew that was coming.
But the dynamic was different.
Right. He talked about his planet like it was such a great place, but of course we knew there was something fishy about the story. But the story he told about how they pretty much just went to war and just called out
with their own civilization, their own people. Like,
I was like, and while I was watching it, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But then when you think about it, the way they were fighting, it's like, okay, I could have been the strongest person there, but if I just took somebody out and then you came behind me and cut my head off, that doesn't make you stronger than me. That just means you snuck up on me and sucker punched me. Like, so who's to say the strongest are still there?
Like.
So I was watching it, and after the fact, I thought of all that. But yeah, still, that Civil War was pretty cool. But another thing that kind of got stuck in my head is when he said that they age, as the older they get, the slower they age. So by the time Invincible turns 30, like everyone he loves will be dead, or by the time he looks 30. And I'm thinking, okay, well, Omni-Man looks like he's about 50, could possibly be a young looking 60, but I'd say about 50. So, and in his story, he was saying that when he was old enough, he joined the military, but he looked how he looks now. So I'm like, how old were you when you joined the military? You're saying when you're old enough. So how old do you have to be to join the military? Because some of those people look younger than him. So it was kind of playing with my head like...
Yeah. Like a kid, I kind of didn't match up a little bit as well.
Right. Right. So again, I could just say, okay, that's just a little storytelling nitpick. So fine, not worried about it. But yeah, the way it all played out, pretty much what we thought was going to happen. Invincible and Omni-Man going to have to go at it because Omni-Man's going to tell him, "I'm here to, take over the planet." Invincible's going to be like, "No, I don't want you to take over the planet. I love this planet." They're going to go at it. But the stuff he was saying, and I like how they set it up where at the beginning they showed Cecil with the orbs. They were invisible, and then when they flew away, they showed the orbs. So that's how we know everything that's going on, and that's how everybody else can see everything that's going on and can hear what's happening. So that keeps the characters who's not even supposed to hear what they're saying can hear what they're saying. Otherwise, how would they know what he's saying? So I like how they did that because that takes out that whole plot hole. But
Smart,
the fact that he was like, "Yeah, I met your mother," but she's like, he was saying he loved her, but he loves her like a pet. I was like,
at that point, I was like,
whoa. Wow, are you kidding me?
But
and then said
they keyed it in perfectly though, because when he said that, didn't they cut to her and
they
she
cut
broke
her
down?
Break down, yeah, because it's like,
and I was like, man,
listen, could you imagine somebody that you loved for, what they say, 20 years now?
Yeah.
And you hear them refer to you, say they love you, but they love you as a pet. Now, some people love their pets more than they love humans, so that could be taken as a compliment. But in this case, it was.
In this case, definitely not. Jesus.
Yeah, it was an insult. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. Oh, man. So they go through this battle. And another thing I liked about the battle is that it showed the graphic nature of these battles, because take the end of the first Avengers, you see all the buildings being crushed and blown up and things happening, but you're not seeing any people really getting hurt. You heard a lot of people got hurt, you heard a lot of people died, but you didn't see it. In this show, they showed it, like people crushed up cars and body parts and
but the thing is, what they didn't only show it. They showed it. Like,
yes.
They went that extra mile. Like,
yes, Elu. That's a good point. He had a child with his pet. That's kind of weird when you think about it, right?
The thing is, they didn't show civilians getting killed and arms ripped off. That's not the only thing they did. There's one point where Omni-Man stands on a stone or broken piece of building and crushes a child.
Yes, it was crazy. First the Jets went in, tried to take him out. Of course, you knew the Jets wasn't going to do anything. Invincible saves the pilot. Omni-Man comes down, just crushes his head. He's like, what's the difference? I kill him now, or he dies in 50 years. What's the difference? And I get where Omni-Man is coming from his point of view.
I get where his race is coming from.
Right, where his race is coming from. From their point of view, listen, we can live millennia, so a lifetime for you is insignificant for us. But
really insignificant.
Right, but that's cruel though. Because maybe it's insignificant, but it's like saying, okay, I have a goldfish. It's probably going to live 3 weeks. I might as well just flush it down the toilet now. Like, no, let it live its life for 3 weeks. Like, why?
Yeah.
like, come on, this pilot might have had a significant other, family. He was just so.
But it shows, the demographic, like in his, and that's the point he was trying to get to Mark the whole time. There was like,
right.
Sorry.
Before.
No, I just saw my screen was recording my phone. It was very weird. It shouldn't be recording.
Oh, okay.
It's like he tried so hard, like with point after point, to say that no matter what you do, anything that anybody on this planet is going to be so insignificant compared to their
right.
lives.
He was like, our technology is like light years ahead of anything here. Like, we'd be making the earth a better place. And maybe he's right as far as technology wise, but yeah, taking over the planet won't make it necessarily better.
But at the same time, taking over the planet, and they're going to bring their technology, but then all of a sudden there's going to be another one of those civil war culling things where they kill each other off, and it's like, no. You know. And
the only thing that can really happen, say they come to Earth, they take over the Earth. Okay, Earth is enslaved. You're gonna have uprisings, which they're probably gonna crush. Okay, eventually the rest of the people of Earth are gonna say, all right, well, they're stronger than us. They took us over. We're just gonna have to live with it. Okay, after a couple thousand of years, when all the Viltrumites breed with humans and everyone becomes a Viltrumite, you're gonna have the same situation. Like you said, you're gonna have a planet of people where, okay, they're gonna have a civil war, kill off all the weak, and still go out and be conquering the galaxy. So it's like a rinse and repeat type of situation.
And there's one point also, while he was telling the story, he says we eventually thinned out our forces too thin.
Right, exactly.
And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Like, I'm thinking, like, Omni-Man, he's just one single person, or one single Viltrumite.
Right.
He destroys the Earth, like, with one.
Right.
So how thin are they spread out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
You gotta imagine there were probably hundreds, if not thousands, of them. So they probably have like thousands of planets with just one.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that planet, keeping that planet under their rule. You know, it's crazy. But they did show the creature at the end that came back to talk to Mark that he fought earlier. Like, they had the telepathic talk. They showed his race of people in that little flashback when Omni-Man was talking about taking over races. And remember, that particular creature, his race is strong. Like, remember, he was giving Invincible a good fight. So they probably have certain planets where they need more forces to control, because you have planets like that where you have people that are powered, versus Earth where some people are powered, but not to the level of Omni-Man. So one Viltrumite could probably take over Earth, where a different planet where everybody's really super powered, you might need an army. So, you know, it could be something.
Two points on that topic of that guy and Mark. I don't know if they touched on this during the season, but Mark can hold his breath super long.
Yeah, well, they showed in the first time he went to space, where Ultraman was telling him, well, yeah, we can't breathe in outer space, but, you know, you kind of train yourself to hold your breath. I mean, obviously, you know, even with training, it's hard to hold your breath that long. But considering that they're aliens, Viltrumites, maybe they can hold their breath longer than normal people.
I don't know. I just thought that was like, I was like, wait, he's having a conversation with this guy. Are we forgetting that he's technically supposed to be holding his breath?
Right. Well, I thought of that when Omni-Man left, because they said when he left the planet, they said he just flew out the solar system. And I'm thinking to myself, well, he needs to breathe. So he must know how to hold his breath for a really long time.
Really long time, yeah.
And then the question is where he's going, which is probably back to his planet, because he doesn't want to kill his son, and they're going to send a different Viltrumite or an army of Viltrumite. Like, what the hell's going to happen? That has been
knows. And then the second thing to that guy that came to speak to Mark, he's a scout, isn't he?
Yeah, he goes out to the different planets.
Now listen,
they have a champion that can stand up to him, which I'm assuming is because they want to have people to fight the Viltrumites.
But usually the scouts aren't strong, isn't it? Well, they're not the strongest.
No. But he also said that Viltrumites destroyed his planet. He said he decimated his planet. So.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, going to your topic, going to your point of these stronger planets and that sort of thing. And if this guy's a scout and he's keeping Mark, can you imagine how strong his planet was?
Right. His people were probably super strong.
Yeah.
Of course, throughout the battle, you know, different people are getting killed, and, you know, all types of chaos is happening. And the train scene.
One of my that's.
Consider I work with trains, and I think about accidents and things like that all the time. Like, if something just happened and the train derailed and went flipping. So when they did that, I was just kind of like, oh, great, my worst nightmare. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I was actually thinking of you exactly at the time, and I thought, no, he's not liking this, I'm sure. Like,
no.
and
not just with the train scene, but most of the scenes where people were just going about their normal day and all of a sudden, boom, something crazy happened, which happens a lot throughout the show. And those are the types of thoughts I have on a regular basis. Like, I'm just walking down the street, going to the grocery store. Oh my God, what if a giant worm creature just busts out the ground right now? Like, my brain will go there.
But looking at that back at that train thing, and I don't mean to, obviously, but he literally held Mark in and went directly through the middle.
Yeah.
And then that could have been it. But then what does he decide to do? Flick Mark a bit and make sure that the train derails too.
Yeah. Like,
I'm like, bro, you just killed like half of New York's population.
Yeah, he was being really, really.
Well, not New York, but whatever that place's population is.
Chicago. He was being really sadistic for no real reason other than to show Mark, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's like, yeah, none of this matters. And the funny thing was,
in the schemes, I started believing it doesn't matter though.
Yeah, for him, it doesn't, because what are you going to do against him? So it's like all of this fighting is for nothing because you can't stop him. Right now, we have no way to stop him. So what are you fighting for? All you're doing is getting people killed,
Yeah, just go with me. We'll leave your planet for now.
Yeah, but after the train, when the part that was really cool and funny and kind of messed up at the same time is he punched Mark into the ground. Boom. Mark bounced.
Yeah.
Back above him. And of course, for Omni-Man, it was happening in slow motion. Do you know how hard you have to punch somebody for them to bounce?
Yeah.
And then
I was like,
after he bounced, he looked up and then I'm like, oh my God.
That's the part where he punched him into the air to take him out forcefully.
Yeah.
And then Mark's like, no, I'm not. I'm using my strength back to get back down.
And then he recovered, but then he threw him into a mountain, buried him in the mountain, went and found him and dug him out the mountain. And all the time, all the while he's doing all this stuff, they show people just getting buried and
in the avalanche, and
destroyed. Like, it was like, wow. Like, the whole sequence I had to watch again because it was just so incredible and at the same time just messed up, because that's the part of the superhero battles you don't see. All the collateral.
You don't see any of that, no.
Oh my God. They are really, really driving home the point of, even if you're trying to save lives, people are still going to die. And it was crazy. Oh, it was so good, though. So good. so
all of that was the first 15 to 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
I was like, bro. But I must say, not getting too sappy and sad and everything, one of my favorite parts, definitely of the series, was when he drove into Mark and he's sitting there, Mark, what will you have? What will you have?
Yes.
You'll have nothing left. And Mark tears up, and I'm like, what is this guy saying? He says, I'll have you, Dad.
Right. And that
I was like, bro, and that flipped him.
Yes.
And I was like, bro, like, you just got your ass kicked by this man, and you still like, I'll have you. I'm like, bro.
My dad. And I think for Omni-Man, that was something he wasn't thinking about, because he's probably in his own head about how he lost everything because he lived for so long. And now he's on this other planet where he's going to outlive everybody. Like, he has nothing. So for him, he's thinking nothing matters. But for his son, like, yeah, he might outgrow all the humans, but you'll still be here. You're his father. Like,
yeah.
And that hit me, not necessarily because of the attachment I have with my dad. It's because I don't have that attachment with my dad. But I have that attachment with my kids. So it's like, yeah, as long as I'm alive and they're still growing, they'll always have me. So it was like, man, dude.
And I agree with you. Like, it hit me too, because the same myself, attachments to the whole father story myself too. another story, another time. But what also, if you looked at it, like, and you can maybe agree with me, is like if you look at from our generation to our father's generation,
Right.
and I felt this when I saw this, is you looked at Omni-Man, and that's just the way his generation is.
Right. Exactly. That's another thing. Like
Right.
you said,
You
the
know, my
generation-
father, like
Yeah.
if like my biological father, for example, he was in like kind of like in the regime where, you know, regimes is too much of a strong word, but in the era of like, he was like a manly man
Right.
in a sense,
Like,
you know.
like a man should
He
be.
would cut his own hair
Yeah.
with a scissors, a comb, and a mirror.
Right.
He would cut his own hair like full fade, trimmed at the top, perfect. That you would go
Right.
to the salon, to the barber for. He would kind of like do him. You know what I mean? He would.
Right. Right.
You know, you'd have your father working on the car every Sunday.
Right.
You know,
Right.
tuning up the. I'll be first to admit it. The generation gap. I'm not outside on a Sunday working on my motorbike. I should be.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but like, they showed that generation gap.
Yes, between
Right.
Omni-Man and Invincible. Yes.
And then at that
But he even
point,
said it though. He even said it. He said, "I raised you like a human when I should have been raising you like a Viltrumite."
A
Like he
Viltrumite.
said, so,
yeah, and I'm sure the times that our fathers had thought, I should have raised you a little bit tougher.
yeah. There's times I feel like that with my kids. I feel like,
It's the same though, but like, and that's
soft.
and at the same time, bro, like it scares me because I think my hard is soft compared to what my father's hard was.
Right, exactly. And it is.
And my kids are thinking, oh my God, he's being so hard. I'm like, bro.
Right. Like you have no idea. Because even now, like family get-togethers, of course, we haven't had any forever because of COVID. But you know, when we had our family get-togethers, all of our elders, as we call them in our family, I don't know what you call them in yours.
Yeah.
You know, the elders of the family, when they tell stories, like my mother literally used to wash clothes in the backyard on a washboard. Like, I'm not complaining about having to use a washing machine. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then my kids, like, I had to go to the laundry to use a washing machine. They have a washer and dryer in their house, and they complain about doing laundry. It's like I have to go to a laundry, and your grandmother had to wash it on a washboard and hang the clothes up on the line. Like, you don't know how good you
wash it by hand. The same with like that's what I grew up with. You know,
so it's crazy.
I'm guilty. Look, I'm guilty of it too because, like, my washing machine and dryer is in the same house, but I'm like, oh my God, I got to put the washing in there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta do laundry.
But you don't think like.
But think of how hard it was for the past generation. So yeah, there's definitely that generational gap. But you did get to see kind of. They didn't show a lot of it, but you see when he was watching Mark play baseball, and
but you felt it. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And she was like, "Listen, his joy is our joy. Like we're gonna live through him." Like the whole speech she gave, and then when he hit the ball and he was running the bases, you could see how Omni-Man changed. It was like started cheering for him. Like that was his humanity. So that's pretty much what Mark is what's kept him from going through with his mission for all these years, like his son. And I kind of feel like, first of all, I knew. Well, I won't say I knew, but I did mention in either last week or the week before that when they battled, he wasn't going to be able to kill Mark. Obviously, it's his son.
No, he wasn't. No.
He's the main character. It was either someone was going to stop him or he wasn't going to be able to do it, which, of course, he wasn't able to do it. The question is, now we know either him or some other Viltrumites coming back. So the question is when.
Are they going to... Is it going to flip into a dual story? No, not dual story, but into a story where they're going to cut in the second season. They're going to cut to Omni-Man going back to his home planet and convincing him that Earth is now destroyed. They don't need to go there.
Probably something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Then another Viltrumite which has a gripe with
Omni-Man's probably
Omni-Man.
going to come there and find out and go, yeah, Earth's still there. He lied.
Yeah, bro. What you talking about?
Maybe Omni-Man fights against his own people. Ooh, that would be interesting. But
Or
yeah,
is there a scene where Omni-Man, he knows it's inevitable for the Viltrumites to get there,
right.
and as a last act, as a decent, or not a decent, but as a father figure to Mark, he's going to go try and kill off as many as he can.
Could probably be that too. Because the aliens
Who knows?
said
Like, it's just so, like,
Viltrumites don't give up. He's like, they don't give up. So,
but the thing is, they said that in
was
fact
crazy.
that they said that in a way that you got to remember the fact that they don't give up.
Right. Right.
You know?
And they should have put it towards the end of the episode so you know something's going to happen. Like, it's not over. He didn't just go, okay, I can't kill my son. I'll leave Earth alone. Something's going to happen.
And another thing that he mentioned is they don't take kind to
basically uprising, resistance. Like
no. What did they say? They're very big on loyalty to their own kind.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
take kind if one of them turn on.
Yeah, yeah. Like
and that guy's like, listen, you got to speak to our people, and it's kind of like you saw Mark smirking at that point.
Right.
You've got to come and talk to the people, the heads of the coalition or whatever it gets going up against these.
Right.
You got to come and talk.
What happened? Yeah.
You know, and he kind of smirks like, yeah, that's going to happen. You know, and he's like, but for now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
I loved how they did it at the end, because like we talked about before, all the little side stories and stuff that was happening, we know they're gonna come back, because you know they purposely set up a lot of these little side stories with no resolution, and then they showed it. You know, the aliens from Mars, the damn lava people. Cecil got the guy building a bunch of robots. The war cat guy.
The rusting people, the people that that Omni-Man went to go kill the planet, they still alive.
Yes. Oh yeah, forgot about them. They threw a knife at Earth. Like, yeah, we coming back. Like it. So they got a lot of storylines that they can pick up on. So that's gonna be.
But something I wanted to mention to you though, like, you know, we were all waiting what's going to happen with this Mars thing, with this thing that snuck a riot and everything.
They showed that alien.
They showed that. But you know what they're going to do? And I got a feeling that these are smart people directing this and making this story or whatever. First episode, they're going to kill that storyline out very quickly.
This is going to be like, all right, yeah, we took care of this.
You know, because we expecting something more from it, but they're going to kill it out in the first 10 minutes of the movie, 10 minutes of the show.
That wouldn't
because that's something that they would do, isn't it?
That wouldn't surprise me if at least one of those storylines they just the first 10 minutes of whatever episode, okay, that's done, because like you said, we're expecting more, so subvert expectation. Okay, yeah, that's done. So yeah, I'm to see what's gonna happen.
Another crazy idea I thought of: wouldn't it be crazy if that Lion Man, I forget what his name is,
I forgot his name already too,
teams up with Mark? And he kind of gets training from that guy.
Yeah, because
that's one way for him to be stronger too. Like,
and the best fight he could have had would have been with Omni-Man. They never got. I guess they never got a chance to go to blows, or he never fought a Viltrumite. But he's definitely looking for a good fight. So if another Viltrumite comes to Earth, then if somehow they can find him or whatever, be like, yeah, he's a good opponent. Go fight him or her, whoever. Another thing that kind of a gripe for the show was when they said when Cecil was talking to the mother, I keep forgetting her name, Debbie,
yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we set it up that your husband died in the gas
explosion. I'm like, what?
And, we had doubles go to his funeral as you and Mark, so you know people wouldn't get suspicious. It's like, okay, how long has it been? Because they're saying the way they set up the timeline is like, okay, it's only been like a day or two. I don't know many funerals that happen in a day or two. Like, it usually takes a week to get everything set. So,
but that's true. Like, it's no less than 3. Any culture of whatever course. It's not quicker than 3 days.
Yeah, so that kind of upset me. It was just kind of too quick and convenient. Of course, Yessie Lou chimed in when I was just about to talk about Amber. Amber felt like a superhero gold digger. I won't necessarily say she was a superhero gold digger. Based on what you said last week, that maybe her father or maybe another hero she was involved with disappointed her. So possibly that's her gripe with superheroes. My thing was the fact that she saw all of this going down with Invincible and Omni-Man, but she never went to check on the house. Like if she cared about him, why didn't she didn't even go check on them or see what was going on with him until the episode called for it? So either it was bad writing or did she really care that much?
Oh no, but look, at the same time you kind of did see the feeling though when she did come around.
Yeah, but she didn't go check on. I mean, you could see that Eve and his friend, I forgot his name too, William, they were going to the house checking. Like Amber, they eventually ran into each other. Where was Amber? Did she even call Eve and say, "Hey, what's going on with Mark?" Like, I don't know. Oh, he said, "What if all of a sudden she's Black Samson's daughter?" Ooh, possibly.
We touched on that. I think you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be that.
Probably not, but
I don't know. It's a possibility. You don't know.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, on the topic of Black Samson, what the fuck is this guy's superpower?
I don't know. They still haven't revealed what his power is. I do like the fact
that it annoyed me because it was getting to the point. Yes, they're gonna go fight and they're gonna use it.
Yeah, then they didn't show it. They didn't show it.
Like, you're such assholes.
We can't fight them, but we can save people. Okay, and then they go and they show them using their powers to try to save people. They didn't.
Everyone except he's. Yeah.
They didn't show him.
Another very good scene is when you kind of see the maturity level of what's his name, Rex, coming in. He's like, screw this. We've done enough work. We've earned the fact that we can rub the stain off.
Right.
And then Samson showing his level of wisdom and maturity.
Right.
He says, no, you didn't earn that. And he did that to trigger the team to see if they all step up to him.
Right. And they
all did. And he's like, well,
like,
now we have, yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. That was very, very good. I do like the fact that they would help in and using their powers, and you know, it shows that they're growing as a team. Still don't know why those are the Guardians, but I guess we'll get to it eventually.
And on that topic though, that we'll bring in, a big disappointment for me so far. I don't know what's going to come in season 2, but big disappointment is Robot's character.
Yeah, like
they built up such a big mysterious thing over so many episodes, right? I'm expecting this little kid that's mimicked after the most annoying character. He's going to be able to do amazing things.
Right.
What happens? He becomes like a whiny little teenager brat. Like, no, we can't do that. I'm like really? Is that all they're showing us?
He has the mind of a fully grown human. Actually, more than that, because he's shown the ability to calculate stuff on a level of a computer, especially since he was mimicking a robot. He's super smart, but so far since he's gotten his human body, he's just been
nothing.
He's just been an annoying teenager. Like, really?
And a teenager with the weirdest voiceover on the planet.
Yeah, and then you took the form of Rex from taking his DNA, but you didn't take any DNA from any hero to get a power or something. Like, so you just basically gave yourself a kid's body, which again doesn't make sense to me, because you're a grown man. The girl you like is a grown woman. She just happens to be in a kid's body. So you make yourself a kid. So now she's a grown woman in a kid's body attracted to a grown man in a kid's body. Weird enough as it is already. But she keeps getting younger the more she uses her power. Are you aging in reverse, or are you aging like a normal teenage boy? Because then she's going to keep getting younger. You're going to grow old. How's it going to work? Like, this whole doesn't make sense. I don't think it was planned out, or maybe it is planned out. They know what they're doing. It's just freaking weird to me.
But when coming back from that rescue,
Oh,
and it annoyed me even more. The little boy climbed out of the suit.
yeah, climbed out of robot.
I'm like, why?
Right. He said he's gonna have to start thinking like. But the thing was, he was always human. He was just deformed in a pod, so he was only acting like a robot. So I don't know.
But I don't know. Like I was like, okay, is he gonna show some awesome powers? And then they show him getting out of one. Robot's body isn't big enough.
Yeah, and it's hollow. We know it's hollow because we figured that out.
It's going to be hollow. It's going to be hollow enough.
But
in the torso, you can't tell me this guy was crunched up in the torso. Like,
right. Like the whole thing, exactly. It's just his whole because up until this episode, I was like, okay, the whole mystery behind him is interesting. It's intriguing. What's going on? Oh, he's making himself a body. Holy crap! I think I kind of knew it was a possibility he was making himself a body, but the fact that he was deformed changed it. Like, okay, so he wasn't really like a robot trying to be a human. He was kind of a deformed human pretending to be a robot. Now he's making himself a body, but okay, what? Okay, you got a body now. What is that? It like, come on.
But the thing is, like, if he's smart. They showed that he's calculating and smart.
What's up? Thanks for coming back.
If you're so calculating and smart, you're gonna make your body that's gonna be able to protect itself.
Right. Exactly.
You're going to like, if you're gonna use the DNA splicing, as you try and pretend to like we're smart here,
right?
And use DNA splicing and adding other DNA to make one complete. And dude, you're gonna use other superpowers when you can.
Right, exactly. Why didn't you just give yourself, or at least attempt to give yourself a power, or put something in the body to do? I don't know. It's that's just kind of pissing me off. I'm assuming there's something more.
Something has to. I'm sure it will, but they must probably just end up irritating us and just saying you guys are brilliantly stupid.
Yeah,
but.
And considering that there's years of this comic out already, I'm sure there's a lot coming. But yeah, up until this point, that's kind of upsetting to me. Like,
another thing that was interesting, and I think they kind of swept over it, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm forgetting a piece, but they rebuilt Immortal.
Yes, yeah.
But after them showing him on the bed, they didn't show him again, did they? I can't recall.
No, but when they shined the light in his eye, his pupil dilated. Now, if you're dead, your pupil's not going to dilate.
Yeah.
So he's probably coming back.
No, he is, because they had his full body, because it was in half.
His full body. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. The Immortal coming back. Oh, another thing. When Cecil was talking about how they put something in the water to make them only see like
certain shades of light or something.
Yeah, can't see a certain frequency of light. That's an actual conspiracy theory that people think, because here, I don't know if they do it over there, but they pump fluoride into the water. So all of our drinking water is fluorinated. I think that's the name, how you say it.
Chlorinated?
Yeah. No, not chlorinated. No, that you can't drink chlorinated water. Fluorinated.
I don't know.
Fluoride.
I don't know, bro. I told you, I was pretending to be smart earlier.
So it's like that. I like how they did that, where they were like, yeah, it's got fluoride in the water, or whatever we put in the water, and you can only see certain frequencies, and we use it more than you think. So I'm thinking there's probably a lot of people out, a lot of invisible things happening out in the world that.
But it makes you
what you're gonna reveal that if we go back and watch season 1, we're gonna be like, holy crap, it's right there. Like, we didn't see it because it wasn't.
I'm trying to remember now. What triggered Cecil to switch the lights off? I can't remember. What did Mark see? It was after everything. It was after Immortal, and then he saw something and he said, "That's enough."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because I didn't pay that much attention to the scene. But yeah, it was something. So we'll see. I know they had like an alien skull in there, and if the Immortal was in there, and so I have to go back and rewatch it. But it was. Overall, the episode was great. I loved when the friends came together and started talking. Finally, they all know they're all on the same page. The fact that they still didn't figure out she was Eve. She was like, "Yeah, I knew him in costume. I'm Eve," and they were like, "Oh, you can make copies." She was like, "No, that's duplicate. I'm the pink
That's the
one."
other one. Yeah. I love the fact that
funny,
she
man.
said she's the pink one. I was like, bro. But I love the whole William character. He's brilliantly made. Like, honestly, like, he's like, he says Mark's invincible and everything, and then he realizes Amber's there, and he's like, oh, no.
He's like, he's invincible. He can remember
It's
stuff like,
I
oh,
know it's small things, but that's like,
oh,
it's brilliant, man. It's like,
yeah. The writing on the show is so good, but also the fact that his mom is crushed, so that's going to be an ongoing thing for a while. Because trust me, as being somebody who took a long time to get over someone, I understand. Like being in a relationship for a really long time, and that relationship ends, however it ends, like it takes a minute to get over it. So I could see that being something for her for a while, like just constant. And the fact that and Art is still alive. I thought Omni-Man drugged him or poisoned him when they were drinking, but she went to go see him, and she told Art, the tailor, Art,
yeah.
he told him, "I wish he was still here," and Art was like, "Me too." And it's like, yeah, I felt that because I understand that feeling. Like, yeah, that person hurt you and you hate them, but you so wish that they were still there, though. So
You wish you could, yeah.
That kind of hit me. I was like, oh, I know exactly how you fictional people feel right now.
Messing with our emotions and shit. I possibly, I don't know, like one of the few predictions that I have for season 2 is, I think they're gonna give Invincible sort of like a dark stint in season 2, because I think William is gonna get killed.
Ooh, interesting.
That's a bold twist for me. That's I don't know. I was thinking about that.
All right, yes, Lou, have a good one. I might see you. I might have to go to bed, but
Are they still doing that Lego building thing?
like that happen because honestly, they made William such a likable character that I could see them killing him off. Because you make
just to throw. It's kind of like the point to kind of make Mark stronger, but in the darker way that he needs to be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But even if they don't kill him off, I could see him going through a dark phase based on everything he's been through, and knowing that if a Viltrumite comes back, he's not strong enough to stop them. So he's going to push himself to be stronger. So he's going to make a lot of decisions that's going to be more to advance his powers versus doing the right thing, and it's going to take him down a dark path. So I can see that happening too. A different way from what you said, but yeah, that I kind of.
But a dark thing, yeah. The way he currently is, he's never going to do it. No.
Yeah. He definitely has to go to a different place mentally, or it could be something to do with his mom too, because she's crushed, and that's all he has right now. Really, I mean, he has his friends, but his mom, like, that's his rock. So you could definitely see if she can't recover, or if something happens to her, then yeah, he can go dark. But again, I'm excited. Oh man, I was excited to watch this episode, and when I watched it, I was gonna hit you on Instagram, like I said, but I said, you know what, I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just wait till he watches it, because I know he's gonna hit me up. And when you hit me, wow!
Like,
I know.
I knew that you would have watched it almost immediately, and I was gonna wait till I had like the time where I can just be quiet and just like watch it, bro.
Yeah, it was so good, and I'm pretty sure there's stuff that we missed that we're not touching on, because they did pack a lot into that episode. Even though it felt like the whole episode was the fight, and it really wasn't. Like everything that happened after the fight, it was just all still so good. Like you expect it to end on the fight, or the whole episode to be the fight.
But that's how I felt when the fight finished. I was like, oh well, okay, like they're gonna end it off in 2 minutes, and then I looked at the time because I pushed the screen because I watched on my phone, And I said, like, bro,
It's so much
it's
to
20
go.
minutes.
It was so good. Oh my goodness.
How long is this? How long is this wrap up gonna be?
Oh, it's so good. But
Oh.
that being said, that is our Invincible review, wrap up, watch party, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it.
But
we'll
yes,
call it another name for the Bad Batch. We're gonna call it the Bad Batch catch up. The Bad Batch catch up. I don't know.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, like you say, yeah, we'll think of something else.
Yeah. We're the most unprofessional YouTubers on the planet.
Oh man.
Sorry, content creators.
Yeah, content creators. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. I'm getting giddy. I'm tired. We're gonna go, but it was awesome talking to you about this. I'm definitely excited to see what comes next. The unfortunate thing is that we gotta wait so long for more Invincible. But like I said, we got the Bad Batch, so that'll hold us. You got anything video wise you got coming up this week? Or
the laziest content creator, yeah. I've got a video edited, well, almost edited that I can put out. I have to do my Grail video. My Grail Pop's literally sitting on my left here.
Uh-huh.
I have to do it. Otherwise, it's never going to get on the shelf, I suppose. But I'm so happy the fact that I got it, and if it's sitting on the desk next to me, I'm satisfied. It's so cool.
It's like it's here.
It doesn't have to be on a wall because the fact that it's sitting there, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a little bit of free time tomorrow and Friday, possibly. I might do a video too. I'm not sure. We'll have a look into it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing a video on this guy I got.
Yes.
Really good mold.
And
I've got a small gripe with it that I took long to realize it. I'll tell you afterwards backstage.
Okay.
Don't want to ruin the content too much. But yeah, otherwise nothing serious now.
All right. Well, I actually have videos. Have a good one, Lisa. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, Lisa.
I did my top 10 most valuable Star Wars pops, which I got that idea from Slapshot Pops because I was watching their live, their 2K live. They passed 2,000 subs, and they were like, John was like, "Yeah, I got
amazing." But it felt like John and them were like on 1K just the other day, isn't it?
Yeah, their channel in less than a year, 2K.
But like, if there's any YouTubers that's doing good, it's these guys, though.
Yes,
the charity runs and all these other things they do. Jeez,
but they have great content, so it doesn't.
They do. John's got that one of those YouTube voices. I tell you, like
and that news show he does, the Funko News worldwide, it's freaking hilarious. I love it. If anything, I watch those videos every week. I may not watch everything they do, but I always watch those Funko News. Don Jarling. Sorry. So that's what made me do my top 10 most valuable Star Wars for Star Wars Day, because I wasn't going to do anything for Star Wars Day this year either. But I was like, you know what? I could slap that video together real quick. So I did that. But I do have my top 10 most valuable pops video, which like 4 of them are Star Wars pops. So you already saw some of them. But that should be out next Monday or Tuesday. And I just got this yesterday, right before I was about to go to bed. This is a box from Taco Pops, all the way from Australia. I'm hoping there's no like deadly spiders or something in here, because everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, he had told me a while ago that he was going to send me a box, and I kept telling him, "Don't bother, don't worry, it's going to be expensive. Don't do it." He kept saying, he sent it. I know one of the things in here. I don't remember what else, and it feels like there's at least maybe 2 pops, unless he just packed it really nicely. But I know one of the pops that's in here. I don't know the other, or if he threw some sodas or whatever. But I'm gonna do that video. So I'm either gonna shoot both of those videos tomorrow, Friday, and have them ready for Monday, Tuesday next week, or if I edit them quickly enough, I might have one ready for Saturday. So we'll see. But those are my next 2 videos coming. Of course, next week we have our hot Popics talking the Bad Batch season 1, episode 1 and 2.
Episode 1 and 2, yeah.
Whatever other thing Funko does to piss us off. That's always good content.
Which is going to be something.
It's gonna be something. I just realized I don't have any of my lights off. My videos are getting darker and darker.
It's
Because I have
actually
my light and it's getting dark outside, so it's just been fading. I don't have any lights on.
it's kind of cool.
Oh boy, yes, we're so unprofessional.
Dirty bastards.
Oh, but that's pretty much it. With that being said, if you're done, I'm done.
I'm done, bro.
All right, well, peace.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go.
It's over. Go away.